Never seen the original Tomb Raider, so this will be interesting. I'm John Hayeck, and welcome to my movie thoughts. Tomb Raider 2018, starring Alicia Vikander and other people. Sometimes names escape me in these reviews. The director of this movie, I don't know his name either, sorry about that. But this movie centers on Lara Croft, played by Alicia Vikander. Lara's father went missing about 7 years before the start of this movie, but Lara does not think that he died. She thinks that he went off on the hunt for this archaeological site of mystery that has some roots in the historic past of the Pacific, and that she can find him if she goes out and follows the breadcrumbs to him. And this movie honestly surprised me. I thought that the trailers didn't look that great. I thought that they were kind of shaky, kind of weirdly filmed and stylized and everything, and I'm like, all right, is this gonna work that well? And coming out of the movie, I thought it was a pretty neat little adventure. I'm a sucker for these kind of, movies about archaeology meeting history, meeting kind of mystery and action, and it's movies like National Treasure that really get me. I even kind of like Kong Skull Island from last year, and like Journey to the Mysterious Island. Again, not all of them are great, but they do have like a kind of intrigue in you. You're like, yeah, it's kind of Indiana Jonesy, like it's a fun genre to get into. So going into this movie, I was like, is it just going to be a stupid action movie based on a video game? But no, it actually had a legit cool mystery and mythology to it, and I appreciated that. Alicia Vikander in her role was actually decent as Lara Croft. I think that as a brainy type of girl, she was really good. I think as an action hero, she was okay, but overall, you don't really feel like she can hold her own against some of the villains that she comes into play with. Again, as the brain at the end of the movie that's figuring out a bunch of puzzles and stuff and kind of putting together all the clues, she excels. In some of the fight sequences, you do feel like some of these guys get jumps on her more easily than they should, because she's like a trained boxer, and she's allegedly supposed to be able to hold her own against these guys. So that annoyed me a little bit, but I do think overall Alicia Vikander was giving the performance her all, and she pulled it off decently enough. The supporting cast of the movie was really good. The villain in this movie, I was expecting to be a complete throwaway. He was pretty good in the movie. I thought he was nice. I'm forgetting the name of the actor that plays him. It's stupidly of me. The dad in the movie was pretty good as well. You see him mostly in flashbacks, but in the parts of the movie that he is in that are not flashbacks, spoiler alert, he was decently serviceable as well. Again, the cast of the movie was good. I do think that the action sequences were really impressive in this movie, which was neat. I think that there are a lot of points in the movie where, again, at the end especially, they're kind of going through and solving all these tasks and everything, and action sequences occur because of those, and seeing some of the stuff that happens was just very impressive and very visually stunning, to be honest. Again, the trailer sold this movie to make it look like it wasn't all that visually impressive, but it was coming out of it. I do think that this movie, again, it intrigued me, but I do think it was predictable at several points throughout its run. So again, I was entertained, but I was like, alright, so we got to this point, this is the halfway point of the movie. I bet in about 20 minutes that this is going to happen, and then 20 minutes after that this is going to happen, and the movie's going to end about 25 minutes after that. And it did go kind of beat by beat like that, or something would happen where the movie's called Tomb Raider, you assume they're going to raid a tomb at a point. When they get into the tomb, I'm like, where are the booby traps? And 20 seconds later, somebody steps on something and the booby traps start coming out and everything, and I'm like, alright, again, it's predictable. But again, I do think the action sequences were pretty good, the cast was pretty good. I think that, again, if you are somebody like me who enjoys these intriguing action-adventure type of things that do make you think at least a little bit, or at least have a cool mythology to them, you'll enjoy Tomb Raider. Again, having never seen the original Tomb Raider, I do think this was pretty good. Although there are definitely points too in the action sequences where you can tell it's based off a video game. Like a character needs to run from this end to this end and then grab this and get away or something. You're like, alright, you can tell that was kind of plucked from here specifically. But again, I enjoyed it overall. I did think it was a fun experience that was competently shot, competently directed, with decent acting, with decent action sequences, and just enough cheese for you to walk out saying, that was fun enough. So I'm going to give Tomb Raider a B. Be sure to let me know all of your guys' thoughts on Tomb Raider in the comment section down below. You guys can go over to mymoviethoughts.com, follow me on Twitter at John Hayeck, and subscribe to this YouTube channel for tons more posts from me. Links to all three of those are in the description down below as well. You guys can like this video, comment on it, share it with some friends. I am John Hayeck, and as always, thank you guys so much for watching.